Neil Comber. I'm a mixer, producer and engineer. I've been very lucky to work with some very good bands over the years. I've worked with Florence and the Machine, Block Party, U2, Editors, MIA. I've been working with a lot more recently, Charlie XCX and many other very, very good bands. Alchemea was my starting point for the music industry. That's where it began and how I got my first job in the studio. Since leaving Alchemea, I did some work experience and some running at some studios for sort of a year or so, and then I got a job as an assistant in Strongroom Studios, where I was for a few years, and then I got a job as an assistant at Olympic Studios, which sadly isn't here anymore. And while I was there, I started working with a big mixer called Chenzo Townsend, and so I was his right-hand man for quite a few years. And then when Olympic shut, we moved to Metropolis Studios, where I stopped working for Chenzo and started being freelance by myself. And then I moved to Strongrooms about a year ago. Well, yeah, I mean, the reason I chose Alchemea was I was on a different course beforehand, a BTEC at Reading College. One of the teachers on there recommended I go and see Alchemea, and went to see Mike, and he was lovely. Well, I mean, you learn a lot of different things at Alchemea. It's, you know, obviously there's a huge amount you learn about studios and, you know, the equipment and the recording, and which throughout your whole career you use and still pick up on. Pro Tools is obviously a really important one. You're expected to know how to use all of that very well now. But also in terms of etiquette and the way you're supposed to behave in studios, you know, they teach you to be quite humble and quite good at being an assistant and a runner, and I guess to know your place a little bit when you start out. Be realistic about, you know, how long it takes and what you need to do, so you don't walk in the studio and go, I know how to do everything, and then people throw you out because you're annoying them. Alchemea had a very good vibe. It was a very fun place to be. It was very relaxed. It didn't really feel like being at a college. It was, because it's open 24 hours, so everyone was always there really late, and you know, there was a lot of collaboration. You'd work together a lot, and yeah, there were some really talented musicians on the course as well, so it's always good to have really good people to record. I still work with people now I was at college with. We're still making records. The lectures at Alchemea were good fun. It was very practical what we were doing, so you were taught a bit in lessons, and then you immediately kind of went onto the computers or onto the equipment. And they've got an SSLG series, which is a classic desk still used in a lot of studios. Analog tape when I was there, Pro Tools. They have all the latest technology, so when you're walking into studios, you know what everything is and how it works because you've already seen it in your college. I think if you want to have a career in studios, Alchemea is the place to go and learn. I'd say, you know, keep recording, keep doing it, keep practicing, and keep learning as much as you can. And any opportunity you have to work with someone better than you, take it and learn from them. And I've been very lucky to work with some amazing producers over the years, and you realise that they're there because they're really incredibly good at what they do, and it's not just about having lucky breaks. They really are good, so keep learning and keep practicing and be better.
It's like you opened up the scar and healed it.